The description of the Basilica of St. Mary Major evokes a strong image of continuity, tradition, and spiritual devotion within the Catholic Church. It encapsulates the intricate interplay between the historical legacy of the papacy and the personal piety of its current occupant. Let's delve into the details, exploring the significance of each element. The journey back to the Vatican. The phrase "on his way back to the Vatican" implies a journey, a return to the heart of Catholic authority. The Vatican, the sovereign territory of the Holy See, is not merely a geographical location but a symbol of the Church's global reach and its enduring presence through the centuries. This journey, whether from a pastoral visit, a significant event, or simply a day's engagements, underscores the centrality of the Vatican as the hub of Catholic life. Pope Leo XIV's return suggests the culmination of a period of activity, a transition from the public sphere to the private realm of his papal residence. This movement is not just physical, it also symbolizes a shift from the outward-facing role of the pontiff to the inward-looking contemplation that sustains his spiritual leadership. The Basilica of St. Mary Major. The Basilica of St. Mary Major is one of the four major basilicas of Rome, holding a privileged position within the Catholic hierarchy. Its significance stems from its dedication to Mary, the Mother of Jesus, and its ancient origins, tracing back to the 5th century. It is a place of profound Marian devotion, a site where countless pilgrims have sought the intercession of the Virgin Mary throughout history. The basilica's architectural grandeur, its rich artistic heritage, and its historical significance make it a vital spiritual landmark. It is a testament to the enduring veneration of Mary within the Catholic tradition, a tradition that emphasizes her role as the Mother of God and a powerful advocate for the faithful. The choice of St. Mary Major as a stop on the papal journey is not arbitrary. It reflects the deep-rooted Marian piety of the Church and underscores the importance of Mary's intercession in the life of the Pope. It is a place where the pontiff can seek solace, guidance, and strength, connecting with the spiritual heritage that has shaped the Church for millennia. The act of prayer. The act of prayer is central to the life of a pope, a direct communication with the divine, a moment of introspection and communion with God. It is a practice that sustains the pontiff's spiritual well-being and guides his decisions as the leader of the Catholic Church. Prayer, in this context, is not merely a ritual. It is a profound expression of faith, a moment of vulnerability and humility before God. It is a time for the Pope to seek divine guidance, to offer thanks for blessings received, and to intercede for the needs of the Church and the world. The act of prayer also signifies a connection with the communion of saints, the spiritual bond that unites all believers, living and deceased. It is a recognition of the enduring presence of those who have gone before, their prayers and intercessions continuing to support the Church. The tomb of Pope Francis. The presence of the tomb of Pope Francis within the Basilica of St. Mary Major adds a layer of historical and personal significance to the scene. It creates a direct link between the current pontiff, Pope Leo XIV, and his predecessor, Pope Francis. The tomb of a former pope is not just a memorial. It is a reminder of the continuity of the papacy, the unbroken line of succession that stretches back to St. Peter. It is a symbol of the enduring legacy of those who have served as the vicar of Christ, their contributions to the Church, and their lasting impact on the lives of millions. Pope Leo XIV's act of prayer before the tomb of Pope Francis is a gesture of respect, a recognition of the shared burden of the papacy, and a moment of spiritual communion with his predecessor. It is a moment of reflection on the legacy of Pope Francis, his teachings, and his example. The act of visiting the tomb is also a reminder of the human dimension of the papacy. Popes are not just figures of authority. They are also individuals with their own personal histories, their own spiritual journeys. This act of remembrance humanizes the papacy, reminding us that even the highest leaders of the Church are connected to the past and the present. The significance of the details. The details of this scene, the journey, the basilica, the prayer, and the tomb, are not merely descriptive, they are laden with symbolic meaning. They convey the essence of the Catholic faith, its rich history, its enduring traditions, and its deep spiritual roots. The scene underscores the importance of continuity in the Church, the unbroken line of succession that connects the present pontiff to the apostles and to Christ himself. It highlights the role of tradition in shaping the Catholic identity, the enduring practices and beliefs that have sustained the Church through centuries. The scene also emphasizes the personal piety of the Pope, his deep connection to the spiritual heritage of the Church, and his reliance on prayer and intercession. It reminds us that the papacy is not just a position of authority. It is also a vocation, a calling to serve God and his people. The visit to the tomb, in particular, is an act of humility. It shows that even a pope must recognize the contributions and the humanity of his predecessors, and that the office is one of a long line of servants to the Church, a reflection on leadership and legacy. Pope Leo XIV's actions, as described, offer a glimpse into the inner life of a spiritual leader, a life marked by devotion, humility, and a deep connection to the past. It is a life lived in the shadow of history, guided by the teachings of the Church, and sustained by the power of prayer. This scene also prompts reflection on the nature of leadership, the delicate balance between authority and service, between tradition and innovation. The papacy, as embodied by Pope Leo XIV, is a testament to the enduring power of faith, the transformative potential of spiritual leadership, and the enduring legacy of those who have served the Church throughout history. In conclusion, the simple act of Pope Leo XIV stopping to pray before the tomb of Pope Francis in the Basilica of St. Mary Major is a powerful expression of faith, tradition, and continuity. It is a moment that encapsulates the essence of the Catholic Church, its rich history, its deep spiritual roots, and its enduring commitment to serving God and his people.